All right, now tell me how you say your last name.
Sevestre.
That's what I thought. Sean Sevestre.
Sean Sevestre is here with us today.
I think I have a hole in my shirt now. All right. Trying not to have food in my mouth. The last thing you want on podcast is mouth noises. Just. All right, so what's up, guys? We are here with Sean Sevestre, and he has been on the whole tour since Battle of Fury, since day one. So first, how has the tour been?
The best.
The best.
It's great. This is the life that people kind of dream about when they're doing tricking. So yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. What's been your favorite stop so far?
Don't do that to me.
A highlight. We'll go with a highlight. What's been?
All right. The kindness of everyone everywhere we go. That's the highlight. Everyone's so great. It just makes the whole thing great. Everywhere we go, we see other great people being really nice. Everyone's great with each other.
Nice.
But Colorado's been sick. The floors in Colorado.
It's the place to be.
Bing bong.
All right, so real quick, we'll rapid fire a couple quick questions. What is your favorite trick to do?
Full snapper is a nice one to start with.
Yeah?
Yeah, warm up the session.
You have been warming up many sessions with full snappers. So that makes a lot of sense. And then on the flip side, what is your favorite trick to watch?
It's a
hard one. It's a hard one.
I don't know, late 9 things, the weird.
The weird?
Just give me some weird power, you know?
I dig.
Yeah.
I dig. So like a lot of Ahmed and a lot of Kojo.
Your Ahmeds and you're slinging around, you're forwards, you're backwards.
I dig. When did you start tricking?
2008.
Yeah?
Or yeah.
Are you sure? Is that your final answer?
Yeah, I have a video. Or wait. I learned to backflip summer 2007. Yes.
So do you count 2007 or do you?
No, yes, 2007.
Okay.
10th year.
Oh man, we're getting old, man. We're getting old. I'm pushing 11, but I like kind of don't count the 8 months where I was not allowed to in fear of death. Like
yeah, well, see,
injuries you kind of have to count because it's like part of it, but when it
it depends. Like, so basically you can either ask like, when did you start tricking, or like what's like kind of been your involvement in tricking, because I started in 2007.
Yeah.
But I had a 3-year break from like 2011 to 2000 and whenever.
Right.
And then I started again, so like, you know, tricking 7 years actively.
Right.
But, you know, I feel like there's not really too much point in getting into the details unless you want to, and then you can tell people more and stuff like that. But yeah, 10 years ago. So I've seen tricking since 10 years ago till now.
It's what the hell happened to my arm?
Rudy's bleeding a little bit over here for some reason.
I've sprung a leak.
Just a tiny little bleed.
It's dry now. Anyways, thanks. We're gonna stop me from shriveling up over here. Okay, so how has tricking developed to you since you started?
To me?
Yeah. What changes have you taken away from tricking?
Like how it's affected my life?
Yeah. In the 10 years, or how has it changed from when you started? Like, I realize that can go two very vastly different ways, but like,
so in terms of like tricking as a thing, 10 years ago, I think mainly by the size of the community, it was a forum where you could know pretty much everyone on it, and now it's this thing where random kids all over the world just like can do double cork, and you know, I feel like that's the biggest change I've seen in tricking, and that's like really cool.
Yeah. How so on the flip side, like the other direction, how has it affected your life? How, like, what major changes has it caused or changed?
I live where I live because of tricking. I live with trickers. I'm on this thing because I do tricking. It's kind of just taken over my life.
You are who you are because of.
Right. Yeah.
It's really interesting. Or it makes a lot of sense too, because I wouldn't be doing this right now.
Yeah, you've gone through the same thing.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident I wouldn't know you if it weren't for
exactly. Wouldn't be here doing this.
Random change of events.
If it wasn't for the flips, we were both doing.
We were both destined. On a kind of a side note, what else do you do? Like, what other hobbies or things do you do aside from tricking?
I see where you're going with this, Rudy. Well, so when I stopped tricking after like 3 years of being actively tricking, I had this back injury and I couldn't do that. Well, I couldn't trick anymore for a while. So during that time, I just got I left school and I had to like kind of just think about what I had to do with my life. And I was like, okay, well, tricking stopped. Hadn't really thought about what I was going to do at this point in my life.
Right.
And I realized I liked doing drawing. I was always doing that. So I thought, oh, okay, I'll do product design at university. That's like, I can channel my artistic stuff, but it's safe and blah, blah, blah. But then I went and I hated it after like a day and I was like, oh yeah, I should just do what I want. So I just went and I decided I was gonna learn how to draw. And I spent just the next 3 years doing that and nothing else. And then that just kind of replaced tricking.
Right.
And then, yes, I got really good at that instead. So then that became a thing. And now they're both things that I do. And then I came back to tricking and then I did both and that was interesting. That's like the whole thing.
Is it difficult to manage the both? Like
kinda. I don't know. So I think because I've had to like try and do this for a while, like the juggling these things. I like thought a lot about this, and it's kind of like sometimes it works well to do both for whatever point you're at for those things. Right. Sometimes you lean more towards one thing, but that helps you overall. You just needed to figure something out, and you did it.
It gives you an outlet with the other one.
Yeah, like they work together. You can figure stuff out in the other, and they help each other.
Yeah.
And then you go back to another one differently. But yeah, it's hard. You have to kind of juggle about. Like for instance, just now I'm much more back into the trick side of things.
Right.
And then instead of drawing, I'm doing more just like photography things, like ways I can do it alongside focusing more on tricking. But before it was more the opposite. And I don't know, it's just like different points. But just now I'm having a lot of fun with tricking, so I'm doing that.
Sick.
And also in terms of age, like for tricking, there's kind of like a physical element to it. But with art, I can be like AE and still doing that. So I'm like, well, why not just like focus on the tricks just now and like I can
like keep those skills honed, and then when you can't move,
well, I'm still working on them, just like differently for the meantime. And then I got all this time to go back and focus on that, and I don't know.
Do you prefer? I guess they're both physical, but do you prefer like digital painting and drawing, or like
something
paper,
more like
paper?
Yeah. So the analog. I love analog. I love digital.
Yeah.
They're both just like cool ways that you can do stuff, and I like messing with both. There's no like better one.
Right.
So I just mess with all of it. And like if you use analog, for instance, so like drawing on paper, the way you'll think about it will change because because you're just doing a different thing to like drawing on a tablet.
There is no Command Z or
right. So you just think differently, and that's interesting. It makes you think. So then you go back to the digital differently. The way you're free in digital makes you think more about what you could do the other way, and they're all just fun. And then if you get to take it to the extreme, like the way you act in tricking will maybe make you think more differently about art, and that's really cool. And everything just crosses over if you let it, and it's just fun to do lots of different stuff, and then you just always have fun. I don't know what the question was, but
yeah, no, it was a perfect answer. So I'm gonna out myself as a bit of a nerd. Don't you have don't you have a couple like Magic the Gathering cards that you?
I do, yes.
See. So, long story wrap up. Even if we weren't tricking, Sean and I still would have crossed paths in some way. Magic nerd, not as heavily as I used to be, but like Dylan.
So it was never actually stated, but apparently Sean designed some Magic cards and has them out in circulation.
You did the artwork for several cards, right?
Yeah, some of the sets, and that was when I was like really pushing like for the art
a couple years ago.
The art stuff, yeah. And I was doing that for a little bit, and that was really fun. And yeah, now they're just kind of out there.
That's super cool though.
Yeah, it's funny. Like came to like a coffee shop in here, and there was just like these cards down there. Yeah, and I was just like, yes. It's just funny.
Is it kind of like a surreal experience, like seeing your work published on some crazy popular game?
Well, I don't know. It's just kind of like seeing your tricks somewhere or something. Like, I don't know.
That makes sense.
It's cool, but you just like, I guess I just kind of thought, well, yeah, I'm trying really hard, like, to do this well. Like, yeah, I don't know.
It makes sense.
Like, maybe if it just happened once, but that was like the goal, to just like have that be the thing. So I was like, yeah, of course. That's what I work for.
If you try hard enough, you achieve what you want.
Yeah, kind of and it's cool that it's but yeah,
that's awesome. So like another really, it's kind of an in-depth question. And we've gotten several different answers. If everyone was the same skill level, if all trickers were the exact same skill level, you can put everyone at like they just started yesterday, or you can put everyone at like whoever you think is the best. Well.
You can put everyone that last bit,
or you can put everyone at whatever skill level you think is the top skill.
Oh, okay.
What would set you apart? What would make you distinguishable amongst the crowd?
The way you choose to do your tricks, the way your tricks look, the tricks you choose to do, and it would just be like a expressing yourself thing.
I don't think like a lot of people have said style, which like that's part of it, but I don't think anyone else has said like the order of tricks.
Well, so I think he sort of misunderstood the question.
Have I misunderstood the question?
I don't think so.
Only slightly, because it's not like what would set anyone apart. It's like what specifically to yourself do you think? Yeah, just like Sean, like. What would Sean?
All right, so the same question, but at me.
Yeah, it's very specifically to what would make you stand out in the crowd from your own perspective, which is an interesting thing because it shows what people sort of think the most highly of, or they're the most proud of.
Okay. Interesting.
See, I took it as that could have been his answer as well. So now I'm really intrigued.
I mean, yeah, that still applies, but I guess you want a more specific thing. I mean, making me think about tricks hard. Okay, so yeah, just the tricks I would do and the way you try to do them, because even with people at different skill levels, that's kind of what separates you. Some people are just doing something that's worthwhile, and it doesn't necessarily have to be hard. You just have to think in a certain way. And then you go down your own weird path. So it's just doing what feels right to you. It would be the only thing that would
a lot of sense.
Make you different.
Oh no, it completely makes a lot of sense. But like, could you maybe give us some examples of like the things that you might do, or like that you might piece together in a way that maybe other people wouldn't piece them together, or like
right? Okay,
sort of show us into your tricking thought process a little bit. Yeah, you're a little closed. I'm trying to pop this bubble.
I see you now.
It's a strong motherfucker.
I see you now. I get you. Thank you for your patience. All right, so I like tricks where you think about you have like your tricks that you can do and the way that you do them, and the way you can think about it is, for example, like the rhythm of the combo. So if you do, I feel like cheat 9 hook, TD raise cork, it's very like, it's a simple thing. But if you did like cork D leg, punch front, roll, Valdez, spin on your knees, roll full splits. It's like, like, you know, so you try and mess with it like that. And then there's like, if you do a trick, for example, like a cork really small or really big, just the shapes that you make during it. So you could try to do like small, 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 big, small, like weird to the side, but then that with the rhythm. And then like, so I like helicoptero and that stuff because the shape and the rhythm of it's weird compared to your average thing. The combos where the next trick you expect, it's definitely not that. So you actually pay attention because it's interesting. You can kind of switch off on some people. Some people really make you watch them because they do weird things that you know you're going to be interested in. So I'm trying to do something like that. Something that I know will be a bit off in a new way and moving in a slightly new way, or just something a bit like, oh, okay. And you add a little bit to tricking. I think Jordan Edwards is a really good example of that just now. He is adding this like weird little bit to tricking, and then someone else will build off that, and tricking will just go in some mad, silly ways. And I want to be part of that. Does that answer the question?
That's a great answer.
I'm a bit of a rambler.
That I was looking for.
It's perfect. So while you were talking, I had a bit of a thought. For those of our friends who are musically inclined, unlike myself, if you could assign a beat or a sound or a noise or a musical instrument to tricks, and then make a song, make a track based off of someone's trick styles, if someone can go ahead and put that together for me and then like link us, I would be really intrigued to see the different sounds people make when they trick. Because the way you were like describing tricks, like with like tapping on the table, like the sound effects and stuff, made me really start thinking like, if we put sounds to tricks, would it create like a pleasing auditory?
We do that. That's what samplers are.
No. But I mean, like, if each trick like had its own sound, like could the combos create a mini song? like that's
like the combos at piano or something.
Yeah. Like if each trick is a different note, could we create a song, or is it just gonna be like
that's an interesting way to try and create something new in tricking.
So Kyle Potter, Kyle Cordova, Kyle, whoever else you are that does music, figure that out. One last or I had another one, but one last question. What trick have you worked the hardest for?
I'm still working on it.
What is it?
Triple cork, fucking dumb bitch ass triple cork.
It's a bitch.
Yeah, but it's okay. I'm getting closer, and then I'll be done, and then something else.
Always, it's always something else.
Yeah.
I do have one question. This Kojo gave a really awesome answer for this, so I'd love to see what you say. So there have been several trends over the last couple of years in tricking, with the doubles at first, and then, it was dubs and then triple cork. And it's like these really, really high level things that like at first only like one or two people can do it. And then it's sort of like the barrier gets broken after then. And then there's a trend of people just consistently just landing it, and they get younger and younger and more prevalent. And, so my question for you is, what do you think is going to be the next sort of trend, or maybe even what would you like the next trend in tricking to be? Like, which boundary front do you want to see pushed, or do you think people will start pushing?
Okay. I know Kojo definitely have mentioned double flips off my mic. And he's right.
Without hesitation.
He's right. There's going to be all of that. There's going to be lots of new barriers. There'll be that barrier. There'll be like some people pushing like the limits between like, a lot of people mess with different angles of tricking now. There's the circus people, the b-boy people. There's going to be someone that trains it in a way where they're creating new movements. If someone was as good at breakdancing as they are at tricking, but at like Guthrie level, the moves you'd be making like don't exist yet, I think. And at I don't know how long, but there'll be a guy that'll be moving in some mad new way. There'll be loads of them. And yeah, like the freaky new limit pushers. And then, yeah, you'll have your double flip guys doing it like double cork. There's going to be so many new offshoots. It's going to be so damn cool.
I think that's a good place to wrap up.
Okie dokie.
So if people wanted to get in contact with you,
with me,
with you, what would be the best way to do it? Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter.
If you wanna email me like an old person, you can get me at seansevestre@gmail.com. If you wanna contact me on Instagram, Sean_Sevestre is the Instagram handle, and Facebook, Sean Sevestre. Just message me wherever it's convenient to you. And YouTube, TF Sean, because I cannot change it.
TF Sean, oh my god. So, throwback to the Team TF.
We're throwing way back.
Holy shit, I almost forgot. Is Simon alive?
He's alive, he's doing well. Okay. Hey Simon.
I saw Matt not too terribly long ago at Giga. It was like 2011. Is he still alive? Or is he?
I'm assuming
has he died in a boating accident?
No, he may be dead in an accident, but I think he's alive.
Okay.
For now. Now the Glasgow boys are still out there.
Alive and strong. So if you guys like this video, make sure you guys hit subscribe and give us a like. Make sure you guys follow Sean on everything. And make sure you guys check out TorqueTricking.com. And you're part of the Garrison. Garrison's kind of part of
I'm
Plan
indeed
Zero.
part of the Garrison. We don't have a page, but you can find any of us if you just look stuff up. Plan Zero.
Just check out Plan Zero. You'll see him in their videos as well. And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye bye. Okay, bye now.
Okay, bye.
Bye bye now.
What is that from?
Nothing. Just
no. Isn't there?
It's like just a stupid.
What is the end of Family Guy? No, not Family Guy. American Dad. What is the end of American Dad?
Nobody
Isn't it like
knows.
So Long for Now, or I don't know.
They don't have an ending.
Isn't there some like police officer standing there?
Nah. Oh, that guy.
Oh, he does know.
You're thinking of the like after the show, and
Oh
then
yeah,
it goes
way
off.
after the credits in the show, and it's like almost the next.
The police
thing.
guy's like,
Yeah.
bye bye.
Bye for now, or whatever.
He's like,
Maybe I'm
have a nice day.
subconsciously doing that. Who knows?
just. Oh god. All right, guys. We'll see you later.
Bye bye. Now.